Hani, you recently, Flat6Labs recently expanded into Jeddah. Why did you specifically choose Jeddah?
Well, I mean, the Saudi Arabian market is the Saudi Arabian economy is probably the largest in the region, and has a great population of budding entrepreneurs. Jeddah is known for its commercial activity and e-commerce startups. So we believe there's great potential in Saudi Arabia in general and Jeddah in particular.
And what do you think are the differences between the local culture in Jeddah and Egypt, and how do they compare, and how do you plan on harnessing sort of these synergies that can exist between these two markets? So basically, getting the talent, right talent from Egypt, right talent from Jeddah, and bringing them together.
Well, okay, I'm sure there are more differences that will be uncovered the longer we stay there. We have wonderful local partners, Qutuf al-Riyada, and we'll help together. We'll navigate the local ecosystem. But I think at the essence, entrepreneurship is the same worldwide. The same motivation, the same desire of entrepreneurs to do something unique. If the stereotypical view of Saudi Arabia is proven correct, that there may not be the depth of technical talent, then that can easily be remedied because they have many other things going for them vis-a-vis other countries in the region. Like they have a much larger local market. They have certain industries have certain prominence in Saudi Arabia that don't have in other parts of the region. So I'm confident that Saudi Arabia will be successful, more successful than people think it will be. The whole point of Flat6 expansion is to have a Flat6 in multiple cities across the Arab world. We will create an unparalleled network of entrepreneurs who will have a certain affinity to Flat6Labs, and therefore they will help each other. So we want to share best practices across countries. We want to share best practices even amongst the Flat6Labs managers. So find out what works better in Saudi Arabia, maybe something they're doing in Saudi Arabia, and we bring it back to Egypt as well. Yeah, but I just, fast forward when we have 3 or 4 or 5 Flat6Labs, each working independently in its local market. It's going to be a powerhouse of a network for entrepreneurs, by entrepreneurs.
Okay, I want to ask you also about, so you've graduated maybe 4 cycles now in Egypt so far?
We're on our 6th.
You're 6th, okay.
Right, so we've done 5, so we have 30 companies now.
Okay, and in Jeddah?
You're
recruiting for the first
cycle starts in October.
Okay, so I want to also get on your opinion on what's going to be big in the next maybe 2-3 years. So what are the companies you want to bet on?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
The next big thing, nobody knows it really. There are certain trends. I mean, listen, right? Obviously, e-commerce is a massive trend. And then related to that are payments and anything related to logistics. I mean, these are things that are going to boom in the Arab world. Gaming, we have the talent, but we probably still haven't cracked how to reach a global audience. But there could be a local audience. But the best thing about this, right? Honestly, and people don't, I don't look at life like that. I look at life as the next guy coming through a door telling me something. That is the most exciting thing. Somebody walking through a door telling you, I want to do this idea, and you'd never heard that before. And that is the essence of entrepreneurship. People pushing the boundaries, taking us places, a class of people taking us places that we never imagined we could go there in the first place. There are trends that we know, but the beautiful thing are things that we don't know yet.
Last question, basically, I want to ask you, because you work with a lot of startups. What are like the challenges that you see across all young entrepreneurs facing in most of the companies that you help?
Oh, the key challenges that well, obviously money is a key challenge, or capital in general, because a lot of the issues can be solved with capital. So with capital you can get talent, with capital you can get a better access to market. There are logistical problems, but people are talking about e-commerce. In some industries we don't have a complete ecosystem. So for example, if somebody comes in and says, I want to do this consumer product, there aren't that many companies, local companies, that can do consumer product design and in terms of the not the box, but in terms of the containers, the plastic, there are certain key elements missing. But again, nothing insurmountable. You know, the key issue is to believe that is for us to believe that creating an entrepreneurial class of people is something that's good for all of us, and that's what we do at Flat6Labs. We assist budding entrepreneurs take that very first step, the first difficult one, of taking their concept from a concept into a fundable entity. That's the most difficult step, we believe. We make it easier for them, and the longer we do it, the easier it becomes for the next generation. And big up to ArabNet. Thank you for having us.